Dear students, before to start exercise 7.5, we will understand some important terms. The first is reciprocal of the trigonometric ratio. Remember, dear students, sine theta is equal to 1 over cosecant theta and cosecant theta is equal to 1 over sine theta. If we interchange the places of these two terms, so then cosecant theta is equal to 1 over sine theta. Same, cos theta is equal to 1 over secant theta and secant theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. So secant and cos are reciprocal for each other. Then tan theta is equal to sine over cos and cotan is cos over sine. And it can be also written as tan theta is equal to 1 over cotan and cotan is equal to 1 over tan. Now some important identities. The first is cos square theta plus sine square theta is always equal to 1. If we shift cos to the other side, then sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. If we shift sine to the other side, so cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. Then the second identity is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta and 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Now exercise 7.5. Dear student, this is one of the most important exercise, very important. Prove that the following trigonometric identities. Question number 1 is given. Secant square theta minus 1 in bracket cos square theta is equal to sine square theta. So we will take start from the left hand side and the answer will be sine square theta. So taking left hand side, which is secant square theta minus 1 in bracket is cos square theta. As we know, secant theta is equal to 1 over cos theta. So putting the value of secant theta. So 1 over cos square theta minus 1. Now multiply this cos theta with the first term and second term like this. So cos square theta with cancel is equal to 1 and multiply with cos square theta with 1 which is equal to cos square theta. Is according to the formula sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So shift cos square theta to the other side. So 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sine square theta. So putting their value which is equal to sine square theta is equal to the right hand side. Hence left hand side is equal to right hand side and it is proved. Now moving towards question number 3. Question number 3 is again so simple question. Taking left hand side which is cos theta minus sine theta whole bracket square. So first of all we apply a minus b whole square formula which is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So according to formula first term square which is equal to cos square theta plus sine square theta minus 2 times first term which is equal to cos theta and second term which is equal to sine theta. As we know cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. As we know that cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So putting the value of these two trigonometric ratio which is equal to 1 is equal to, and this is the right hand side. This is the right hand side, hence left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now question number 6 is given. 1 minus sine theta by cos theta is equal to cos theta by 1 plus sine theta. So taking left hand side which is 1 minus sine theta by cos theta. Now by rationalizing, so we rationalize this by 1 plus sine theta by the conjugate of 1 minus sine theta. So multiplying and dividing by 1 plus sine theta, the numerator will multiply with the nominator and the denominator will multiply with the denominator. So this is equal to 1 ones are 1 square plus minus are minus and sine into sine sine square, and as it is cos in bracket 1 plus sine theta. So 1 square is equal to 1 and sine theta whole square is equal to sine theta. As we know that Cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So shift sin to the other side, then cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Now putting the value of 1 minus sin square theta, which is equal to cos square theta, is equal to this. Now cos square cancel with cos. So the answer is cos theta divided by 1 plus sin theta, which is the right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side, and it is proved. Now moving towards question number 7, again taking left hand side, which is sin theta 1 plus tan square theta inside the square root. As we know that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta according to the formula. So putting their values, which is equal to secant theta. Square and square root are cancelled. So this is equal to secant theta. And as we know that secant theta is equal to 1 over cos theta, so putting the value of secant theta, which is equal to cos theta. So multiplying nominator with the nominator and the denominator with the denominator, which is equal to sin theta over cos theta. And we know that sin by cos is equal to tan theta, which is the right hand side. Hence the left hand side and right hand side are equal. Now question number 9. 1 plus cos theta in bracket 1 minus cos theta in bracket is equal to 1 over secant square theta. Taking left hand side, which is 1 plus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta. So multiplying these two factors, these two brackets, 1 with 1, which is equal to 1 square, plus minus are minus, and cos into cos, which is equal to cos theta whole square. So this is equal to 1 square and cos theta square. As we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So shift cos square theta to the other side. So sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos theta. Now putting the value of 1 minus cos square theta, which is equal to sin square theta. As we know that cosecant theta is equal to 1 over sin theta. So this implies sin theta is equal to 1 over cosecant theta. Now putting the value of sin square theta, which is 1 over cosecant square theta, which is right hand side. So the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Now moving toward question number 10, which is given cos x minus cos x into sin square x is equal to cos cube x. Taking left hand side, so first we will take common cos x from the both terms. So this is equal to 1 minus sin square x. As we know that sin square x plus cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1. So shift sin square x to the other side. Cos square x is equal to 1 minus sin square x. Now putting the value, this is equal to cos x and cos square x. So multiplying these two terms, which is equal to cos cube x, and which is the right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Question number 13 is given 1 over 1 plus cos a plus 1 over 1 minus cos a is equal to 2 plus 2 cot square a. Now taking left hand side, which is 1 over 1 plus cos a plus 1 over 1 minus cos a. Now taking LCM of the both terms, which is 1 plus cos a 1 minus cos a. So divide this LCM by this denominator, so these two terms are cancelled and it will multiply, this term will multiply with the nominator, which is equal to 1 minus cos a. Again divide this LCM by this denominator, so these two terms are cancelled and we will multiply 1 plus cos a with the nominator 1, which is equal to 1 plus cos a. So cos a and cos a are cancelled because one has positive sign and another has negative sign, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 1 ones are 1 square, plus minus are minus, and cos a into cos a, which is equal to cos a square. So this is equal to 2 1 minus cos a square. As we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1, so shift this cos square theta to the other side, then sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So putting the value of this, which is sin square a, and we know that 1 over sin a is equal to secant. 1 over sin is equal to secant theta. So this is equal to secant square a. Now, as we know that Secant square theta is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So putting the value of this, which is equal to 1 plus cot square A, now multiply this 2 with these two terms. First we multiply with 2 with 1, 2 multiply with 1, then 2 multiply with cot square, which is equal to 2 plus 2 cot square A is equal to the right hand side. Hence the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. On the other question, student will practice and solve itself.